My name's Tim Richards and I write about Krakov for Lonely Planet. Krakov is beautiful, fascinating, historic, intriguing. Krakov is medieval streetscapes, magnificent historic buildings, sweeping market square, cobblestones, cool places just to sit and watch the world go by. Krakov is in the south of Poland. It's about 2 hours from the mountains on the southern border of Poland. It's a very cultured place. There's a real emphasis on music, on the arts. People there really care about the history, the culture, the buildings. It's a really layered kind of city, so it's really interesting to explore. And Obvejanek is a very Krakowian thing. There are these little carts, you see them on every street corner. There's usually sort of an elderly lady, slightly dozy, leaning against the cart, and you grab one of those and then you go off and find a good coffee for the day and go on your wanderings. I'm a little bit fond of the steelwork district of Nova Huta, which is east of the city, and it's huge concrete buildings and straight streets and enormous steelworks, and they take you on communist era tours. So they take you in a restored East German car, a Trabant, and they putter out to Nova Huta and they take you on a tour and tell you about the communist history. They take you to a little apartment they have restored as a 1970s communist era apartment, and it's really quite an interesting day out. My perfect day in Krakov. I would go and find my Obvejanek, walk around the edge of the old town through the Planty, which is the sort of linear park that runs around the old district, and then sort of head for the centre, get to the main market square before it's too busy, get a newspaper, whatever, just people watch. I'd definitely walk right through the city to the castle, and it's just got a special feeling. It's a very important place for Poles as well as for international visitors. I'd head down to Kazimierz, which is very close by. That's the old Jewish district, completely different architecture. It's very compact, very old, very sort of cosy, and I'd have a bit of lunch there, maybe see one of the museums there that has to do with Jewish heritage, then spend the rest of the day in one of those bars. They have these fantastic bars off the little streets. At night there are jazz clubs below the street, so I think I'd sort of mix a bit of that. It's definitely a culture kind of town with a bit of good food and sightseeing as well.